welcome to a warm, sticky afternoon in Chesterfield. I'm going to post a video. It's not of any interest to anybody that's really following koi, more than the fact of it's a little question and answer. And I don't know what happened this, what prompted it, but I couldn't not put it up. My son's decided one night, rather than go to bed or have his bath, he wanted to waste some time. So he says, can you do a question and answer? So I said, yeah, of course you can. So go and fetch the camera. So I fetched the camera. I didn't set up in any way, shape or form with microphones. I just put it there and they asked me a few questions. And the result for me was quite funny. It was quite interesting, and it was not bad at all to say the lad's 6 years old and it's only he knows what he's seen and been told. It did catch me out a couple of times and he caught me on the hop, but just sit back and enjoy and tell me what you think. Hi, welcome to a warm afternoon in Chesterfield. Today we've got Preston Mark Oldfield from his video channel, and he's interested in today, he wants to ask a few questions about
the fish.
The koi pond. So Preston, what have you been doing today?
I've been doing some football training.
Some football training? Who do you play football for?
By Rangers.
Oh, any good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you had many games?
Yeah.
And how many goals you scored?
31.
31 goals. In how many games? 35?
Yeah.
35 games, wow. So what are you wanting to know about the pond today?
How deep is it?
The pond is roundabout in old money, just over 4 foot, about 1.2 metres deep, right in the middle where you can see the air pump coming up, where the bubbles are coming up. And have you ever been in the pond?
Yeah.
Have you been in the pond?
Yeah.
Did you help me in the pond one day?
Yeah.
And can you remember that story? You wanted to get in the pond and Daddy says, no you can't,
Yeah.
because you're not dressed. And you disappeared, didn't you?
Yeah.
And what did you come back wearing?
My swimming costume.
And your wings. And did you get in the pond with Daddy?
Yeah.
And did you touch some of them fish?
Yeah.
Was you swimming around?
Yeah.
Wow, was that a good day?
Yeah.
Wow, how old was you?
3?
2.5? 3?
Three.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. No, let me get in there. Ready? Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Come on, me.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah.
And you can touch the bottom.
Yeah.
Careful, because you will slip. It's slippery, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you get back in?
Try and get back out.
Yeah.
Let's throw these away, look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that okay? Wait, come here.
Mommy!
Okay. Have you got another question for me?
Yeah.
What's this one?
How old is this?
This pond. Wow, what some bloody good questions these are. This pond was originally built in 2007 in February. And now your granddad built it, dug the hole for me, and then we gave him some bricks to build. And he wasn't much of a masonry. He weren't much of a mason, so we bodged it together. But
There is some like.
that's a different bit. After about 5 or 6 years, we had to build it again because it got a break in it. And then just before you was born, we built it yet again. We dug it deeper. We put the bottom drain in. We built the filter house behind, and we built a better filter system to make it all safer. And we actually knocked down a second pond so you could have room to play. So it's about, let's think, it is about 17 years old now. 10, 14, 15 years old. That took some getting to. Have you got another question for me?
Yeah.
What's that?
How old was your smallest fish?
When I first started?
Yeah.
Well, the first 2 fish that we got in there is the big orange one that we can't see because of the bubbles.
And right there.
Yeah, it's right at the back. So let me just turn it around and we'll have a look. If I can turn it around. That's the 2 there, the orange one and that.
What I'm pointing to.
That's the 2, yeah. We can see them through the window.
Right here. One here.
Yep, that's the ones.
The orange one. Orange and black one. And it's going to. Hi.
Hang on, we've got one more question before it's bath time for Preston.
How likely?
How likely?
Yeah.
That's a tough question.
Have you been researching like on the species of fish?
Different types of koi fish?
Yeah.
Wow, what an amazing question for a 6-year-old. There are lots of different types of fish, koi fish, from Shisui, which we've got, to a, what else we got in there?
That orange one with that little...
Yeah, we've got a Hyutsuri.
There.
Yeah, we've got some, got an Ogun in there. There's a pure white one, which I'm not sure what it's called. And then we've got an Asagi in there. But it's not really about what type it is, unless you're going to show them and you want some expensive fish. But otherwise, it's just pick the fish that you like.
I have one more special question.
One special question then.
Why do you have this and how is it not overflowing?
Oh, right. How do we have that at the bite? That at the bite is a Bakki shower. And that is parts and helps out with the final stage of the nitrogen cycle, which is the nitrates. And what it does, it actually takes out the fines and it uses different types of bacteria, anaerobic and whatever it's called, and what they do, they take out their nitrogen. Because there's not much oxygen there, those bugs work on nitrogen, nitrates. So they take the nitrates out of the water. The fish do the weeing and the pooping, and the filter system turns the ammonia into nitrite. And then as you go through the other media, that turns the nitrite into nitrate. And normally the nitrate is used up by the plants and other bits and bobs, but we haven't got any of those. But what we do have is this Bakki shower with some very fine media in there that's normally pumice, or very cheap stuff is alpha grog, but it's not as efficient as pumice and nowhere as efficient as BHM, which is Bakki house media. So
the food, do they come out every 2 hours or every 1 hour?
the feeder in the corner, that feeds every 2 hours from 6 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, and it feeds on just enough fish food to keep them all happy. And every 2 hours they circle in the corner waiting for the timer to kick in.
So do they all fight or do they like...
They don't fight each other. What they do, they fight to get to it first, and it's normally the one with the fastest tail and the biggest head, because they get in there first and eat it all up.
But if
We've got somebody else having a look here behind us at the fish. What's his name?
Wilson.
Hello, Wilson.
Nickname.
Yeah, nickname of Dickhead Dave. So come here, mate, let's say goodbye then.
So, before we say goodbye...
Yep, what do we need to do?
So, you know this, the pond,
Yeah.
the water, how long do you clean it for?
Well, this water is being cleaned every time it passes through the filter. So it circulates through the filter system probably every hour.
Yeah.
All the water, the volume of the water goes through the filter system, and then it's returned to the pond.
So,
Where are you going?
you keep it here.
That skimmer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you use it for?
What they use a skimmer for?
Yeah.
The skimmer is sat in the corner of the pond, and as the water goes round, it draws water in there, and any of the debris, any fish poo, any bits of dirt or whatever gets thrown into the skimmer. The water passes through a filter, and then it returns through the Bakki shower as clean water. And every couple of days we have to empty that, don't we? Anything that's on the pond surface. So that helps keep the pond clean and healthy.
How long?
Have you got more questions?
So, you know the fish, when they take it out, are you going to do in your next video, take it out, one of the teeth, and show them it?
The teeth?
Yeah.
Oh wow, another good question. Every so often we see little bit of white bits on the bottom of the pond.
Yeah.
And what they are the fish's teeth. And they have like little groundy teeth, molars or whatever they're called.
If they don't have any, and...
How do they eat?
Yeah.
They go soggy. But sometimes some fish have little pebbles in the bottom of the stomach to help digest the food. But these are probably like go soggy and gum it, I don't know. But what we'll do next video, we'll get some of the teeth out. Maybe you can get some of the teeth out with the net. But, come here. What do we want all these people to do on here?
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe. So, thank you for
When
watching.
we get to 40 million subscribers.
Wow, we'll be very rich people. So what we're going to say, like and subscribe, and from a hot sunny day in
Chesterfield.
happy ponding.
Yeah.
You say it.
Happy ponding.